Okay, so now it's time for the iMac. Um, so the iMac, I was honestly surprised because I had thought when they were releasing this new iMac, I honestly thought that they were going to be making it Retina display. Now I do understand that that is going to be a huge step up because the displays are so huge. It's going to be take extremely long to manufacture, and they're going to have to make it so much more expensive because it's going to cost so much to produce. So now I guess I understand why there wasn't Retina display. That took me like forever to figure out. See, the thing that bothered me at first about this is that Apple was bragging about how thin it is. It's so thin. It's great. Like, it's so thin and so light. All right, that's great because of the portability that an iMac needs to have. A 27-inch desktop computer is constantly going to be thrown in your pocket and carried around, and it needs extreme portability. But no, it's made to be set at a table. It doesn't matter if it's 20 inches or whatever, 20 millimeters or 5 millimeters thick. And honestly, I mean, look, this is what they're showing. And here are these, and then 2009, and then this. It's so much thinner. There's nothing so special about that. I mean, honestly, I thought that if they made it thicker, that they'd have more room to add in more, like hard drive things or whatever, and and larger processors. But I don't know, maybe not. But also, I heard that there were a lot of complaints because it's not easy to take apart or to upgrade your RAM. You have to like remove the entire back. It's not as simple as just like popping it in and popping it out. So it's great how much faster it is. Honestly, I think it's very, very pointless for it to be so incredibly thin. I don't think it's necessary. I think they should have maybe left it a bit thicker to make the internal parts of the computer more easily accessible. And yeah, but whatever. Now, let's see. So we have a 21.5 inch and the 27 inch. So the 21.5 inch starts at $1,500 for the most expensive one. What was the other price? Like $1,200 or something. So you do a quad-core i7. Now, here's the thing about these iMacs: they are so fast. And for someone who like does video work, these specifications are like a dream. So a quad-core i7 at 3.1 gigahertz, and turbo boost up to 3.9. And here's 16 gig of 1600 megahertz. And let's quickly jump down for a second. Here it's just goes on. No, this isn't even whatever. So if you do the Apple Magic Mouse and trackpad, and must be Super Drive. Wait, so it doesn't even have a drive in the Super Drive anymore. Alright, now with these, there's 512 gigabyte flash storage, which is like, what the new MacBooks are using. But also, I think the Fusion Drive, I think this is made by Apple. Fusion Drive is like this new technology. It's, I don't know, it's supposed to be an alternative, cheaper alternative to a solid state, but it's like better than a serial ATA. It has like mixed reviews. I think for the most part it's good, but again, let's take a look at the maximum. So here for this 21.5 inch, $2,500. That's like, if you compare this to like the MacBook Pro with Retina display, the maxed out one, or like the MacBook Pro with Retina display with like, where it's over like $3,000, is the specifications are much slower, not nearly as good as this, and this is cheaper and a bigger screen. So if you're just looking for a computer that's just going to be stay put to do intense like video or graphics work, an iMac is incredible. And here's the 27-inch, and this is where things get really, really exciting. Here you can have a quad-core i7 at 3.4 gigahertz, and that's not a turbo boost. That's like the normal speed, 3.4 gigahertz quad core, and it can have a turbo boost up to 3.9, which is just incredible. And now here, for the first time ever in an iMac, are you able to go beyond 16 gigabytes and even go so much as putting in 32 gigabytes of 1600 megahertz RAM. Mac Pro is the only one that could, support that much, but now this can, and the Mac Pro could do 64 gig. Who knows if they're going to upgrade it to like 96 or 128? That would be unbelievable. But anyway, so these are the different ones. Again, why is there a freaking... Okay. Fusion drive, serial ATA, flash storage, 768 gigabyte flash storage. And again, if you wanted to put in the USB super drive, this doesn't cost extra, right? Magic mouse, and this is very, very cool. And again, I'm a bit confused. Okay, so you can, the graphics card, you can NVIDIA, and it's the newest one, I think the newest one is 680MX, and it's 2 gigabytes of GDDR5. That's insanely fast. The thing that I'm confused about again is I'm almost positive that the last time, several months ago when I checked, I thought the graphics card you were able to get a 3 gigabyte chip. I thought you were, but anyway, $3,997, so $4,000. Yeah, it's expensive, but I mean, just look at this. 27-inch screen, 3.4 quad core, 32 gigs of RAM, 2 gigabytes of graphics. It's unbelievable. Like it's pretty cool. So I guess the graphics card, I thought it was it was configurable up to 3 gigs, but either I'm mistaken again, or I don't know, or they did make changes. So yeah, that's the iMac. It's very, very cool.